Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna walk you through Automatio dashboard and show you how you can use it. This is the Automatio dashboard kind of homepage, and here you can see all of your created instances. Like you see over here, there's an instance name, some unique ID of instance, the status of instance, is it finished or stop, created, and now you can even have control from here. You can start some instances from here. You can search. You can, for example, let's see, design news or whatever. You can search, and you can also filter out by show only running instance finish and so on. There's this copy token button which you use for which you can use for authorizing with and connecting with the Chrome extension. If you go inside of the instance, this is what you will see. And here we have these three boxes: the status, credits, and the tools. So in the status, you can see the some basically some timings over here, which is a time running, basically showing you for how long the current instance is running. And here you can see the last run, which show you the last run instance, how much time it was there. Here, as you can see, it says next run. This is when you have the scheduled instance, and basically it display you the timer of when this instance will automatically run. Here's also the status of the instance. It can be finished, it can be stopped, it can be canceled or scheduled, and so on. Over here, there's this number shows how much credit you spent on the current run and on total spent on this instance. There's a number of which shows the rows of data, how many rows of data. In this example, we have 170 rows of data, how many paginated pages, and so on. There will be some more tools in the features, but a very important one is the log screenshot, which I'm going to cover just after showing this. So over at the bottom, we have these data tabs. So we have a CSV, JSON, RSS, API tab. So as you can see, this is basically a table with your data. And now over here, you have some additional things like sessions. You can each time you create the instance, you create each time you run the instance, actually you create a new session, except if you using the append feature, which you're gonna find out through the other videos. And you have this Google Sheet where you can export the data to Google Sheet. You can download the CSV by clicking this button, and then you have this JSON tab where you have your data working in the JSON format. You can download JSON as well. RSS is under construction currently. There's an API tab which you can connect Automatio through the API with other platforms. So if you know a little bit how to work with APIs, like if you're a low code or code guy, or even no code, I mean, it's required a little bit of coding. This is what you can do here. It's really powerful. You can control the Automatio through the API over here. Then we have these logs, and under the logs, you see actually what was going on, each step, each action taken by this instance. As you can see, when you start and create the instance, first let's say instance created at exact second and time with the ID, hashed ID of that. Now, and then you say it's updated, it's added to queue, it's launching the browser, navigating to the specific URL, and it's, as you can see, extracting the title, domain, and the date, and now it's clicking the paginating, actually using a paginate action, and it's repeating because we said paginate 10 pages. So it's going to repeat extract, paginate, extract, paginate, extract, paginate, and it's going to close over here, as you see. So the logs is a really useful for the debugging purpose. So you can see actually what is going on there. If something failed, you can see it exactly what step it's failed, how it's behaved. Is there some error which Automatio can return you to tell you, hey, this happened because of that. Then there is a screenshot tab, which we currently didn't take a screenshot of this instance. Let me see if there is another instance which I took the screenshot. So I'm gonna go here in the screenshots. Yeah, and there is a bunch of screenshots over here. As you can see, you can even open in the new tab for a full screen resolution. But here you have this button showing the light box, and you can just navigate through the screenshot and watch what Automatio see actually the screenshot taken by Automatio. As you can see, this instance was stopped, and it was stopped by user. It says stopped by user. You can sometimes stop it by itself, and so on. Then there is a source code over here. You're gonna watch about source code in the other videos, but here you can find your source code when you're exporting the source code of the pages. You'll be able to download these source codes that's mentioned. Then you have these controls over here where you can edit, delete, or clone instance. So if I click clone, it's gonna ask. If I click delete, it's gonna ask me if I wanna delete. If I click a clone instance, it's gonna ask me, do you wanna clone this instance with the data or without data, empty one, and just run it for some reason. But even more important, you can edit the instance. You can always go back by clicking that edit button. You see it's gonna load this instance where I was creating other videos which you're gonna get watch in the future, and you can go here and edit some steps, and then you can either create and run as a new instance or update and run as a new. So what else we have? So there's a list over here. I covered that in other videos. You're gonna see what's the list, and then there's a billing methods where you can manage your packages and see the history of billing. Support, if you want to write it, very simple for now, just title description, we're going to receive this. And then you have account settings over here. Basically, you can manage your account. There is some public key. There's a two captcha key, which you're going to see that in future what's for. Integration with Google, you can deactivate your integration, and you can see some activity. Then you can also bring your proxy. Even Automatio have built-in proxies, which is rotating, but you can bring your own proxy, which will be rotated through the all instances out there. And yeah, there's ability to allow the push up notification, and here you can see the notification that some instance actually finished. And yeah, so this is, I think I covered most of the functionality of the dashboard, and this is how you can uh, use it. So see you in the next videos, guys.